How do I know if it's working? How do I know if it's working? Oh, I hear myself. If you're joining, hello. As you can probably tell, I'm just kind of figuring this out. Hi, Wizard. How are you? I didn't really know what to do for a stream, so I figured I would play this game that I've played a million times. So Y2K. Yeah.
You know what that
This came out, it definitely came out in the early 2000s. I'm doing great, thank you. I'm just kind of chilling out today. I didn't plan on streaming, but this was kind of like a last minute ordeal. I get anxious in front of live crowds, so maybe I don't want a million people to join. Oh, crap. And I've played this game probably like 5 million times, so I figured it was something easy to play while I was like chatting with people. But yeah, I played this game so much when I was a kid, and I haven't really made any gaming content on here. Yeah, talking live just makes me uncomfortable. Well, it has in the past. I definitely feel a lot better about it, especially since I've been, you know, talking in front of a camera for a lot longer. But I remember once I did a live stream on TikTok, or I just hit the live button on TikTok, and then like 50 people joined at once, and then I freaked out and I ended it after 5 minutes. But I also didn't like ever make content for them before, so I feel like this is a little bit different. I have no idea how to know how many people are like joining right now, but I would imagine not very many, because I did not tell anybody I was doing this. I just kind of... And you know what's annoying about streaming on YouTube is there's no way to actually test anything until you're actually doing this publicly. And I've never used OBS before. Well, I have, but not like in this setting. And I'm glad the chat's working, because you literally cannot test that unless you make the live stream public. Let's see if it'll tell me how many people are joining. Oh my goodness. This is already like, oh, there's 5 people watching. Okay. Well, hello. Thank you all for joining. I'm just kind of doing my thing here. I don't know how long I'm going to be streaming for. No clue. At least an hour. I don't know if this is going to be a regular thing or not. But... do you guys play video games? I don't even know if my audience actually plays video games. I do. But I never live stream myself playing video games. Just getting all the Scooby snacks here. What annoys me about this game is that it's the only good Scooby game. Like, all the other ones suck. It's such an underrated franchise to make video games for. I had this game on the Xbox. I only had the original Xbox though. I didn't have the 360 because I just never had that.
Hello? Is anyone out there? I need some help in here.
Rummy! Right?
Okay. Need to save Holly because she's locked behind the door.
Whoa.
Raleigh?
Oh, Scooby-Doo, I'm so glad you found me. Ugh, it was just awful. As soon as we got inside the mansion, the mastermind appeared. He told us that he is behind my uncle's disappearance. Then he pulled on a lever, these trap doors opened up, and we were all whisked away. I've been stuck behind this locked door ever since.
That's some top quality animation right there.
Here, take this map. It'll help you get around a little easier.
You'd imagine it wouldn't be so hard to make a good Scooby game, but apparently it is. I agree. I don't even think it's like a difficulty thing. I think it's just they won't do it. I don't know. Maybe it's a licensing problem. OMG, hey girl. Hi, Makan. I don't know if I said your name right. And then Ronnie, I saw you joined. I think that's Ronnie. I don't know. It's same profile picture that I see a lot.
Oh.
It's fine. Nobody gets my name right. Don't be too hard on yourself. No one gets my last name right. I'm not going to say my last name because I'm not going to dox myself, but it's very long. What do I do next? I think I go outside and talk to the groundskeeper. It's Ronnie. I just don't have my handle and the name shown as the same. Well, hi Ronnie, thank you for joining.
Bet you're wondering where the key is. I'm pretty sure it's buried around here somewhere, but you'll need a shovel. Here, take this and get...
Okay. I just got the shovel.
Rudy.
And we found the key, everybody.
Let's see, what shall we plant out here? Posies? Petunias? Wait, I've...
I am working on a new video too, by the way. I'm just kind of like taking a breather this weekend. These videos take so long to make, but I am definitely continuing the Bratz series, so if anyone has any ideas or thoughts on content to make, definitely put it in the chat. But I like the Bratz series. I'm also gonna do like some Barbie stuff, maybe. Just stuff that's like easy to make fun of, you know? That's... You know, we don't do video essays here. We just like screw around. Oh god. Get away from me. I can't attack anything yet. It doesn't let me because I have to get the helmet invention.
Robbie.
There's a lot of Bratz games that seem funny, fun, bad. Yeah, I know there's one on Steam. And there's like a PlayStation 2 one, I think. They were bad fun. I played some. Yeah. I had one on the PC. It was like a computer disc, and it was the Rock Angels one. Well, it was my sister's. And I remember that one being really stupid. But also, like, obviously as a kid I enjoyed it.
You go on, Scoob. I'll catch up with you later.
I'll be honest with you guys, like, nothing much happens in my life outside of YouTube. So I never really know what to talk about besides, like, what video I'm working on or what. So since I haven't worked on a video, well, I haven't started on it yet. I mean, I'm pretty sure I'm probably just gonna do the next Bratz movie.
Looks like the tide's coming in. Watch your steps.
I haven't decided yet. Snack gate unlocked. This game was really hard when I was a kid. But also, there's not really any consequences for dying. See some people join. Hey, welcome. That final boss is brutal for young me. Yeah, the final boss for this game, which is the mastermind, it was hard for me too, but I think anything that's hard about this game, if you've ever played this game at Scooby-Doo Night of 100 Frights, it's mainly just figuring out what you're supposed to do. Once you know how to do everything, it's like easy. But yeah, that last boss, it was like really hard to figure out. Okay. I'm walking on tar and I can't like run or do anything until I get some boots. Oh, this game's so nostalgic. I don't know how people stream, because I feel like I don't know, I'm probably just in my head. I feel like I'm not that interesting to watch live. I feel like I should be dancing or something. I'm not gonna dance though. But like, how do people know what to talk about? Honestly. Do they just talk about themselves? I don't know, I don't watch live streams. Oh, I have to activate the warp gates. These transport you to different places. They're very useful. But I didn't activate the one at the beginning of the game, so now I have to walk all the way back. Yeah, I can't kill anything right now. Just gonna be knocked out for a second.
Rats! Ouch! Ruby snacks!
What kind of games did you all play growing up? It's all good. Most streamers just talk over the game or about whatever they like. What do I like? I like bad movies. I like chicken. I'm a simple man, you know? The only thing exciting about me is that I yell obscenities at the camera and post it on the internet. You know? Some people have really exciting lives. I feel like I should be out in the club or something. I mean, you could always talk about whatever series you're into currently. Might give you a good idea of what people would be interested in hearing about for potential future videos. Yeah, right now I'm really just focused on the Bratz series. I don't know if you mean like stuff I'm watching or stuff I'm making videos about, but... Wait, where am I supposed to go? I'm supposed to go over here. Yeah, I think that it seems like everybody's enjoying the Bratz stuff mostly. What have I been watching recently though? Have I watched anything on TV? I have. Oh my gosh, I watched a movie called Blackberry. It came out a few years ago. It's with the guy from Always Sunny in Philadelphia. It's really slept on. It's a really good movie. If you haven't seen it, you should go see it. I think it's on Hulu. I played Lego Batman's Call of Duty Black Ops Zombies with like mini games. Were so much fun. Lego Batman low-key is actually kind of hard. The Lego Star Wars was the first game I ever completed 100%. And that one's like not necessarily hard, but it's just very tedious. Lego Batman's legitimately like kind of hard. As a kid, I was into RPGs like Oblivion and FPS games because that's all we had on Xbox. What did I play? I didn't play RPGs until I was an adult. But my all-time favorite RPG franchise is Fallout. I love Fallout. It's like... I mean, I have mixed feelings about the Fallout 76. It was fun for a while, but New Vegas, Fallout 4... Those are some really good games. And I never played Oblivion, but I played Skyrim, and that was really fun. I have to be in the mood to play a RPG though, because I don't know. I feel like it's like watching a TV show. Get the fuck away from me, dude. Get away. I used to watch my cousin play Kingdom Hearts, and he'd yell at me to navigate the map. Oh, fuck off. Navigate the map from a book since phones were really a thing at the time. Oh my gosh, yeah, like back when you had to buy those guides from GameStop. I love Fallout. It's such a fun series. It's just so, I don't know, so much of it is very camp and obscure. It's like you can't find it in any other game. This is the lampshade invention. You can sneak past creatures. I never really use it, to be honest with you. Like, how do I do it? Okay. He looks silly, though. But if I stop it, then, you know, this mofo is gonna bother me. See, we have more people join. Hello, I'm so sorry I didn't announce this earlier, you guys. I really wasn't sure how this was gonna work. I'm still kind of figuring out the logistics of this. But it seems to be working okay. And if I'm like, if you can't hear me or something, let me know. Okay. This next level is like my least favorite level, I think. Is it? I think it is. I can't remember. No, it's not. There's a level in this game where you have to ride on the back of some vehicle that Shaggy is driving. It's just very tiresome, and I'm not a big fan of it. Oh my god, I'm about to die. Not anymore. Because I found some sand. Oh, I just died. That's what I get for jinxing myself. Thank you. Everything looks and sounds good. Thank you, Blue. Appreciate it. I need reassurance sometimes. I'm a very anxious person. I know I seem very confident in my videos. It's all editing. I'm actually very, I'm a very insecure person. OMG, thank you. What about Dark Alliance? It's an RPG, but there's something endearing about it. I've never heard of that. Dark Alliance. What's it about? Like, what kind of game is it? I know you said it's an RPG. I also, sometimes, if I'm not playing an RPG, I'll play games like Terraria. Is that how you say it? Terraria? Or Stardew Valley's fun. I love cozy games, too, like Stardew Valley. I just wish every cozy game wasn't putting me to work. Like, I'm always having to cut down some tree or something. This is the level I hate. You know? Like, it's always putting me to work. I got enough work to do at home. I want to be sitting by the beach, or like, spending money, or doing things that I can't do in real life. I love Terraria. I've been trying so hard to make something, make my world cuter. I'm not good at building. Oh, crap. I am not a builder. Oh, no. I am not a very good builder. I've seen some crazy builds in Terraria. That'd be a fun one to play here, but... And I'm also so bad at, like, when you first start the game, because I just keep dying by the zombies. I'm not very coordinated, if you can't tell already. I was playing Stardew before this. People who say it's cozy. It is not a cozy game. I mean, it is once you've gotten past year 1 or 2. Definitely after year 2, it becomes more like chill and laid back. But when you're like getting all your shit together, the game's brutal. Especially in spring, year 1, and you trying to like race around to get your strawberry seeds. Not cozy. Not cozy at all. I'm glad I picked this game as like my first game to stream, because I'm getting used to like focusing on multiple things. But I played this game a million times. The fishing pisses me off so bad. You know, I used to hate the fishing. Now I kind of like the fishing. I just wish it didn't take so long to raise the fishing level on Stardew Valley. Because the first like, what, 5 days? I'm just sitting there and fishing all day until I get it to, like, level 8 or 10 or whatever. Snack gate unlocked. For those of you who are unaware, this is supposed to be someone's house. All this. They got a lot of real estate. I find it to be a little unrealistic. It's not really to scale. Oh, damn it. Say which Stardew Valley had better NPCs, more dialogue, maybe exclusive items you can unlock by leveling up friendship. You know, that's a good point. Never really thought about that. I wish there was more things you could unlock, because I feel like there's not much of a incentive to be friends with everybody unless you're wanting like a specific recipe or item that the person has. Or if you're trying to like do perfection or whatever. I know people do that. I don't, because I'm not gangster enough to do that. I tried playing Fields of Mysteria lately. That's supposed to be like Stardew Valley. It's been so hard for me to get into it though, because like I don't know if it's the art style or if it's the pace of the game at the beginning, but people love it, so I'm giving it a shot. Yeah, that's why I mod the hell out of it for longevity. Oh crap, I wasn't paying attention. I tried Stardew Valley Expanded. If you haven't tried that, we're talking about Stardew Valley and like I'm not even playing that. Maybe that's another one we could do. Yeah, I tried Stardew Valley Expanded, and huge game changer. If you play Stardew Valley, you should try it. It is so good. So every time I download a mod, I'm worried it's gonna take me out of the game or make it seem like it's not a part of the game. So, but Stardew Valley Expanded, they did a really good job with that. Cheesy Toasty streaming. I'm in 2 other streams right now. I'm late. Well, I didn't announce it, so you're not late. I'm just irresponsible. But thank you for joining, Saturna. I don't know how you say your name, but I see you a lot. I recognize you. Thank you for joining.
It's a warp gate.
I understand that. Felt the same way with mods for My Sims. The game My Sims or The Sims? But yeah, definitely like for The Sims 1, 2, 3, whatever, and 4. I don't play 4. I feel like there's way too many mods that it just takes me out of it. Dark Alliance was like RuneScape and Diablo at the same time. You're like medieval times.
It's a werewolf.
Okay, I dig that. I have to look it up. I like medieval stuff. I love Game of Thrones. I know that's not really medieval, but it's kind of medieval, right? I think the main issue with cozy games is they become boring after a while. Everything gets repetitive. Sims 4. Hold on, I have to cough. I have to mute myself. It's gonna be really loud if I don't. How do I mute myself? Guys, I don't know if any of you have been sick lately, but I swear I had a cough for like 4 weeks.
Where's the zombie?
And it's still there. It's still haunting me like this fuck-ass zombie. I think we're the same, though, honestly, because I am also boring and crazy. I'm boring. I'm definitely crazy. I need to be medicated. I am medicated. I'm still crazy. I get in moods where I hyperfixate on cozy game, and then I have to take a break for a while from them because of the boring loop. Yeah, me too. And it, you know what I hate about it? I know I'm like kind of like just not doing anything for a moment. I'll try and multitask. It's like my ADHD is so bad that even while I'm on medication, I will play the same. I will be hyperfixated on one thing, whether it's like a video game or it's figure skating videos on the internet or like just some random bullshit, and that will just capture my interest the entire time I'm in that hyperfixation stage. And then what will happen is I suddenly lose interest completely, and then I don't want to do anything. I don't want to watch anything. I don't want to play any video game. I don't want to make a video. Sometimes I force myself to make a video anyways. I just like nothing brings me joy. And it sounds like depression, but I feel like it's more of an ADHD thing. Does anyone else like relate to that? Don't mute yourself, just let it flow. I'll be honest with you, I screwed up the OBS settings, and I have like a limiter set in my audio. So if I cough, I tried doing a recording. If I cough, you're gonna be upset because your ears are gonna hurt, and it's gonna be like I coughed in your face in real life. I love, okay, I've been really into visual novels lately, but it's hard for me to sit down and really concentrate. I've been trying to read. And I know how to read. I promise I know how to read. I'm not, who's the girl who played Rachel Berry from Glee? But I think she can actually read. I think it was just like a rumor that she couldn't read. That's random. Anyways, I just can't keep myself interested. If I open up the book and start reading it, I can put myself in a mind space or a mindset where I am constantly reading. But to get there is like near impossible for me. So what's the point of me trying? Real, I need to ask a doctor for ADHD meds again. Probably my highest or second highest hell. It's horrible, and I'm going to tell you right now, anybody who has ADHD here and who is unmedicated, I hate to break it to you, medication does not solve all your problems. I mean, I guess for some people it does. For me, it like made some things easier, but oh my gosh, like I get dehydrated a lot, like way easier, and it screws up my skin. That's why I've been breaking out a lot, which has been getting better because I've been using like skin stuff, like different skincare stuff, and drinking more water. But then I still have the same problems, and like before I just wasn't able to do anything at all, but now on meds I just like sometimes will focus on the wrong thing. And my brain will tell me it's the most important thing I should be doing. It's a big problem. Such a breath of fresh air. ADHD is perpetual boredom. Yeah, it is. Leah Michelle. Yeah, Leah Michelle. She's the one who can't read, apparently. I love visual novels, but I can't focus on them. I'm so impressed by visual novels. I just think it's crazy that someone sat and made all that. Sadly, I know all my Glee facts. I have Glee on DVD, and I've been meaning to make a video about it, but it's also an entire series, and I feel like it needs to be one video, maybe. I don't know. Maybe it could be multiple videos. Have you considered making a video about motocrossed? I've never heard of that. Motocrossed? Haven't heard anyone talk about it. Would love a commentary. Oh, wait, that's a movie. That's a movie. Yes. I know exactly what you're talking about, and I forgot about it. It's a DCOM, I think, and it's apparently like, it's probably cringe in a good way. So yeah, that's definitely something I'd probably do. Especially if you have comorbid condition. I don't know what that is. That's a lot of medical terms that I don't know anything about. Yeah, I don't know. My psychiatrist, she's real simple. She just looked at, she didn't even really diagnose me. She just said, yeah, you're kind of crazy. Here's some medication. That's our relationship, and that works just fine for me. Sometimes I think she makes me come into the office so that she gets paid by my insurance. But I'm not looking to switch anything in my life right now, so she's fine. She can stay. ADHD, autism, for example. I've not been diagnosed with autism. I'm like 99% sure I am not autistic. I think my ADHD is just really bad. But autism sucks. My little brother has autism. Obviously, the spectrum is very large, but it can be a real challenge for lots of people. A movie I haven't seen anyone talk about is the 2016 Adventures in Babysitting with Sabrina Carpenter. I forgot that she was like a Disney star. Because when she was on Disney, I think she was on Girl Meets World. It was after my time. I wasn't watching Disney Channel. So yeah, that's totally something I would watch. I was thinking that, or like maybe the Monster High series, because I didn't do fuck anything with Monster High. That was after my time, so maybe that'd be funny too. Oh, comorbid. Just more than one condition. I love Monster High. I like the aesthetic of Monster High. And in 2011, there was a Lady Gaga Monster High doll that I really wanted as a teenager. I never got it. That's the only thing I know of Monster High. But I didn't know until recently that they made movies. Monster High! I kind of miss the time where tweens were infatuated with an idea of what high school was like. Like you had Monster High or like all the Bratz movies. You know, they were supposed to be in high school, right? Like, I don't know. There's like a lot of unrealistic expectations of what high school was supposed to be like. I feel like you don't see that now. And now I feel like what do kids have to be excited about when they turn 16? Me, I thought that I was gonna be at the club every day. I thought that I was gonna be doing cool stuff, and then I turned 16 and realized that it's none of the above.
Right?
I've heard they're bad for claiming videos. Yeah, honestly, Mattel is a little bit, because they're owned by Mattel. On My Scene video, I redid it because it was My Scene was actually the first. It was My Scene Goes Hollywood was the first video I ever did. And I'm sure like most of you were probably not here. I only had like 150 subscribers and I had to delete it because it was claimed, but I used way too many audio and visual elements. If you do that, you know, you will get copyright claimed. I don't really get claimed anymore. I rarely do. Mean Girls have you really thinking that I would be going to parties and getting wet every weekend? Me too. But maybe, you know, maybe the parties were happening and I just wasn't invited. That's definitely a possibility. Because I wasn't very popular in high school. I wasn't popular at all. I bet that's a surprise to a lot of you. I grew up in the sticks. I grew up in the middle of nowhere.
Ruby snacks.
Holla in the comments if you're gay and grew up in a cornfield.
Right?
I thought that I would be working so hard in high school. I thought I'd be working. I wasn't working. I didn't have a vehicle. I didn't have a license. I wanted to drive, but I did apply to Route 21, and my mom said she was gonna drive me. They did not accept my application because the girl who worked there didn't like me. And you know what? She didn't even know how to dress herself. What was she doing in a clothing store? You know, Route 21 was a moment. It seems like such a fine science to be able to transform the content so much. You know, it was hard to figure out because I don't know if anybody here also makes YouTube videos. Maybe not, but if you even allude to the idea of using third-party content without permission in like the subreddits for YouTubers or Discords, whatever, they just tear you a new asshole. Like they do not want. I mean, these will be people that like make video game videos. They're like, oh, well, you can't use content without permission. Like, what do you mean? Did you make the video game by yourself? No. So, what I've learned, if anyone is like looking to make review stuff, one is a huge liability. Like, yeah, you can get claimed and they could screw up your whole channel. But there's not really a correct way to do it. And studios don't make it easy to license content without... I mean, even if you wanted to pay money, like, they just won't respond to your emails. I've tried. But that's why I have the background with the bisexual colors behind my clips. And I do things like I pitch the audio, I flip the video. So those are some things that you can do. Oh, what's going on? I need to get the key.
Right! It's the Headless Spectre!
Okay, that seems like... Yeah, I read that. High school was just hard. The classes were hard. I thought high school was also hard as well. I will take paying bills over ever being in high school ever again. there was just nothing good about it for me. I didn't like learning things that I didn't feel like learning about. People were like, oh, I wish I was lived in a time where I didn't have responsibilities. No, I'll take it. I'll take it.
It's a warp day.
What else? The minute I got my license, I was a designated driver for all my friends. I got my license and I didn't even actually pass the test. That's kind of a story time. I'll read the rest of these and then tell my driving story. I used to make videos, but I've been thinking about getting back into it. You should. It's such a fun outlet just to do it. I love talking to y'all more than anything else. Like, there's no money in it. Let me just tell you that. There's no money in it. Unless you're lucky. But, I mean, there's like a little bit, but it's like nothing. But it's really cool talking to everybody. So it's a good creative outlet. Do YouTube if you needed a creative outlet because you're like hyper fixated on a certain thing or whatever. Right. Let's see. Mirror video, pitch the sound, don't play any songs. I always distort the audio for songs if I have to. Really quick, I want to tell my driver's license story because I guess it's kind of interesting. Oh, I died. So when I was 18, I was going to be moving to Florida for film school. I went to film school, and I waited till the last minute to get my license because I was like, I wasn't going to be in Florida, a different state. It was across the country. I wasn't going to be in Florida and not have my license. So I used all my graduation money to pay a company to teach me how to drive.
Ruby snacks.
Because I needed to get it done. So it was like $1,200 or something like that. And I'm learning how to drive. I'm so bad at it. Like the common sense part, like all the signs and the arrows, like that just didn't click with me for some reason because I'm a dumb bitch. I don't know why. Some people, like getting on the highway, like that was a foreign concept to me. Everything looked like it was in Chinese to me. I don't know. And so and also I was in the sticks, so there wasn't any like major highways around me. So I was learning how to drive on like these back roads and stuff. So I go and get my license. I don't know why they gave me my license. Maybe because it was in the middle of nowhere. But I show up. It was like 2 hours away, and I didn't get any of the questions right. I screwed up the parallel parking. I screwed it all up. And I thought for sure that I failed that. But I don't know if it was maybe like this guy just did not want to deal with issues. He just gave it to me. He said, here, figure it out, kid. And so I get to Florida. The amount of accidents I almost got into living in Orlando. Oh my God. My first experience driving on a highway was on 436. And worst experience of my life. And I didn't have glasses.
Ruby snacks.
So that was great. So, permanently traumatized from that whole experience. Should not have been given a license. It's such a fun to cultivate a community. If people don't... You don't have people talk about niche interests. You know, I think there's a community for everything, honestly. Even if you don't have, like, a big audience, like... Nearly everything has a community for it. Oh, learning how to drive on back roads. Belts. But my test has the guy pressuring me into making a joke, but I was just trying not to die. I hated being pressured to talk and drive at the same time. I couldn't focus on what was in front of me. That's still a big problem with me. I can barely focus on anything when I'm driving. And I still get lost. I don't know how people can, like, figure out how to get places without GPS. I'm so reliant on technology. It's kind of embarrassing. I have zero survival skills. I would not last more than maybe 47 minutes in a zombie apocalypse situation, or a situation where the internet went out and everybody started freaking out. Like any situation where I'm like being sent back into time and I have to like rely on myself to do things that I rely on other tools to do at the moment. I don't know if that makes sense. I'm just very dependent on the comforts around me. Okay. I can only focus on driving. Yeah, I can play music, but I can't talk and drive. It's hard for me to do that. Okay, right. My whole high school experience was romanticizing everything. I was in my head in high school. I was daydreaming. I don't know what I was. I was like not even on this plane of existence when I was in high school. I just was not paying attention to anything around me. I'm so bad at directions. I could live or find anywhere unless it's walking distance from my house. I love the GPS when it takes me down the roads. You have a ghost town. You have a ghost town in your area? I would be scared of going there. I feel like there's probably like sacrifices happening there. Okay, hello. Oh, these ghosts can kiss my ass. Undiagnosed ADHD in formative years. Yeah, everything in class was one year at the other. You know, I don't know if this is a blessing or curse, but my ADHD manifested in the form of watching media without actually watching it. I'll explain. So, I can watch Nausicaa Valley of the Wind start to finish by staring at a wall. Like, I would watch an entire movie in math class because I would have watched that movie so many times that I'll just hit play in my head and I'll just watch it. I have Netflix in my head. That's the only and I don't have like a photographic memory. No, it's never used for anything productive except for watching movies that I've seen a million times. I can entertain myself in any setting. At the airport, if we have to wait 5 hours for layover, I'm good. I don't need a phone or anything to entertain me. I'll just sit and photosynthesize some kind of Finding Nemo. I could watch it right now if I wanted to. Okay, I died. I can do that with Bring It On movies. I bought all the Bring It On movies. I have them all on DVD. Hey, Kasana, thank you for joining. The only thing I can remember are song lyrics and the plot of games I like. Never anything important. I forget the plot of games. I forget them so quickly. That's why whenever I play, especially RPGs, if I play a video game and I get halfway through it and something happens and I stop playing it, it's hard for me to revisit it without restarting over. Like Starfield, for instance. Great game. I don't know why people hate it so much. I mean, I know why people hate it so much, but I like it. I had to restart it. I never finished it. I had to restart it because I forget everything. But it takes forever to get back to where you were, and then I get overwhelmed, and then I just don't want to do anything. It's a cycle. It's a vicious cycle. Satuma. I don't know why I'm always like making sure I get all the Scooby snacks because I know I'm not going to 100% this game, like this particular file, but it's like force it happen at this point. Hey Ratrick, how's it going? Yeah, we're traveling time today. I had to pick this game because I've played it a million times. I feel like it's the easiest to focus on and look at chat at the same time, but I'm still having a hard time doing that because I'm really bad at multitasking. I need to drink some water, like dehydrate and pass out in front of you. You guys are gonna have to call an ambulance. This game is so good though. Like, I want a remastered version. I say that though, and then I try the remastered version, and I lose interest really quickly. I don't know what it is. I just kind of get disengaged. That's what happened with the Spyro one and the Crash Bandicoot. Because I fucked with Spyro. And when they announced the Spyro remaster, I was like, this is awesome. I can't wait. And then I open up the remaster and I'm like, I don't like this. I mean, I like it. It's cool. It's impressive. But I don't know, something about the original PS1 graphics. You can't replace it. I don't know. I think we need more games that are in this style. You know what? Maybe I'm just old. I'm 29. I should just, my opinion on this topic doesn't really matter as much. Recently graduated high school. Congratulations! I'm still feeling like that throat-grabbing, melancholy morning. It's overwhelming for sure. Especially in this climate where, you know, you don't really know how you're gonna pay bills and survive. My best advice for anybody that's like graduating high school or like you just became an adult, everyone's gonna tell you to like, oh, find a job doing what you love because you'll never work a day in your life. Fuck that. How realistic is that? I mean, you can. Sometimes monetizing the things that you enjoy doing is probably not a good idea either. You always want to consider that. Just find a job that you can tolerate enough to where you can pay your bills and then go home and think about nothing else besides work.
It's the headless specter, Rummy.
That's what I did eventually. And I'm glad I didn't. I went to film school, but I'm glad I didn't get a film job because I graduated with people that have film jobs. And you know what? When you, like I said, when you monetize things you like, it's not the same. Except when it's YouTube. I enjoy doing YouTube. But because I have a decent job, I can do YouTube after work, and I'm like I don't hate my life, so. I'm just kind of rambling on. Do what feels right for you, wizard. Oh, I missed something. Oh gosh, I don't know. I might be dyslexic too, I don't know. Girl, have you played? Come on, Headless Guy, I'm trying to read chat. There. Thanks for the chicken, you piece of garbage. Okay. I'm in my 40s and game nostalgia ruins me. Yeah. Well, it doesn't really ruin me. I just, I can understand why it ruins you. But it makes me feel uncomfortable sometimes.
Ruby snacks.
At least it's not over 150 gigs. Looking at the Oblivion remaster. My husband played the Oblivion remaster. He enjoyed it a lot. I might play that one just because I've never played the original. So I'm not really nostalgic for those graphics. Okay. I feel like I just graduated too. Congratulations! Oh, we have several people that just graduated.
Woohoo!
Start college, but we can
It's
make
the
it through.
headless specter.
Just don't
Scooby,
set too high of expectations for yourself, honestly. Like, it's gonna be okay. Like, your 20s are for figuring out yourself. And no one expects you to be an adult at 18 either. Honestly, no one does. I know you probably want to be an adult at 18, and everyone says that you're technically an adult, but okay, it's not a switch. It doesn't just flip on overnight. It's gonna be okay. And take as much time as you need to, like, find your own place and stuff. It's hard to find a job right now. It is hard as hell to find a job. As an illustration diploma, it doesn't draw enough anymore. It's not trying. Oh, my husband's calling me. Hold on. I forget that there's a mute button on OBS. I keep like using the bar. I'm so not good at this. Yeah, that was my husband talking to me. He's on his way home. Okay, what else are people saying? 44, my advice is to get into crypto ASAP. No, don't get into crypto. I mean, unless you know what you're doing. I feel like it's a whole giant scam. In my opinion. Second, and not turning things in. Do you love to unbearable work? Yes, that's exactly what I'm talking about. See, I'm backtracking now. Okay. Oh god, the moving system is worth it alone.
Right. Let's
Is that about Oblivion? I think it is.
Scooby!
Oblivion is jank as it should be. Game size bloat is ridiculous. I feel like most games now are so gigantic. I don't know if anyone here ever played Ark Survival, Ascended or Evolved, but the amount of space that game takes is like insane. You are an adult until you're somewhere in your 20s for real, even in your 30s for some people realistically. I'd say like maybe, I think average for people is like 25. And I'm not saying you have to have all of your stuff, your ducks in a row by 25. I just mean like, you know, it's when your full frontal lobe is supposed to develop. And at that point you just kind of have things figured out. But you know what? I mean, these days you kind of just gotta, financially, you just kind of gotta do what you can until you're on your own. It's so hard. You know, I have a hard drive named COD owns this drive. Is that how big the game is? Yeah, y'all's brain is almost done cooking.
Right.
I'm waiting for my brain to be done cooking.
Right.
Average 25, I'm 28, and I'm still feeling, you know, noobish. That's okay. You go when you feel like it, Rocky. That was a SpongeBob reference, but I feel like I didn't say the quote right. It's okay, Rocky. You can go when you feel like it. Like an adult teenager. Yeah, I think we all feel like an adult teenager. I think the difference between being an actual adult teenager and feeling like an adult teenager is like when you fully, I guess, grow up, you kind of get like the basics of adulting figured out. You know, I feel like that's all you
Let's
need.
get out of here.
It doesn't stop, even after 40.
Movie snack.
It's different for everybody, you know? There are two stages of life, growth and death. That is
Where I
true,
roam.
and everybody is living for the first time.
Where I roam. No. Scooby.
Unless you believe in Sylvia Brown. Sylvia Brown thinks that you live a million lives. Maybe you do.
Hey, don't forget about me, Scoob.
That's the point I figured out, that everyone is just faking it till they make it, really. For the most part. For the most part. I'm gonna get the Scooby snack down here. Oh, crap. Alright, oh, there it is. I thought I screwed up for a second. Pretending to know how to adult. Yep.
Where I roam.
I'm not gonna get that Scooby snack. I'll get it later. Yeah. Whatever. Whatever. I feel like I should be speedrunning this. I don't speedrun things though, because it's like kind of stressful. What version of this is it? PlayStation 2? Yeah, it's a PlayStation 2 version. I'm doing this on an emulator, and I've noticed that PlayStation 2 emulator runs the best.
Woohoo! Right.
But I played this on Xbox. Apparently Xbox has the most glitches. Oh my god. I hate this level. Go away. I'm also in love with Scooby-Doo. I don't know if I like Scooby-Doo better or Courage the Cowardly Dog, but both are like up there. They're like top 1 and 2. I can't decide which one I like better. I wish there was a Courage the Cowardly Dog game. Emulators, my beloved. Dolphin runs really good. I love Dolphin as well. The only thing I don't like about Dolphin is I don't have the button mapping memorized, because I didn't have a GameCube growing up. So it's very confusing for me. And I'm not willing to figure it out. Emulators are very wonderful. If you told 10-year-old me that I'd be able to use an emulator to play video games, I would not believe me. Oh my gosh. The only thing I don't like about emulators is that it truly is not the same as playing it like on the actual console and on the, you know, older TV,
Scooby!
CRT display. I need to get one. But what I've noticed too is that the old TVs, I call them old TVs. They're still not old to me. Remember when I got a flat screen, but it was like one of those box TVs that just had a flat screen, and I thought it was so cool. Anyways, the high-pitched noise that a CRT makes, I hear it now. When I was younger, I didn't ever notice it, but and it's like kind of unbearable for me a little bit. I can like get used to it, but I think I saw a TikTok or something. The teacher saying that they turned on a CRT display, and the kids had to cover their ears. They had to cover their ears because the high-pitched noise was so loud.
It's a work day.
That's insane. The only game I tried emulating is LSD Dream Sim. I've never heard of that. I had the live delayed. I turned on low latency. I wonder why. I don't like playing this level, but I think this level looks cool. I appreciate the level design. I don't like this level because there's a gargoyle that just kind of hangs out at the bottom, and he's kind of like hard to hit. I miss so many damn Scooby snacks. What am I doing? That's embarrassing. What the hell is the biggest... I don't know what it is. I think that back in the day, back in my day, I think it's just CRT display is the only option. You couldn't really get a plasma screen. They were so expensive. I mean, some people had them, but most people had, you know, the Bobo ass, whatever TV. I forgot what they're called. The brands, and they were expensive. TVs were expensive.
Scooby!
But I think that over time you just get used to the sound. But now TVs don't make a sound. Well, not that I can hear. That's the gargoyle that I don't like. I've gotten used to killing him though. I very with the noise, but Scooby was more important than the noise, so it turned out. Yeah, for real.
Ruby snacks.
You just found the Black Knight's armor costume. We replaced the lampshade with the Black Knight costume. Look how silly Scooby is. He's very silly. Thanks for the cake, asshole. Probably gonna stream for like 20 more minutes and then call it a day. And then maybe I'll set up some kind of schedule. I'm not sure yet. But this went a lot smoother than I thought it would. My first stream on here, it was just me talking. I didn't know what to say. So I just started showing everybody my DVDs. It was like a year ago. There's only so many times you can do that, so. I know I'm not a gaming channel, but at least this gives me something to look at. I would love to do like watch-along parties, but I would not be able to get away with that. Get over here, you dumb bat. Let me kill you. Those things suck. Those things can kiss my ass. They shoot fireballs out of their scepters. Get over. Yeah, see? So rude. They still hit me. Oh. I thought. Chomp noise is oh wait, what was it? I always heard this noise, Scooby-Doo. The chomp noise is absolutely the same chomp noises from the Hungry Hog game on Webkins. I have no idea. Oh, you're talking about when Scooby eats something. Okay. It's been so long since I played Webkins. I love Webkins. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. No, 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 no. No, no, no. Don't hit me. Oh my gosh. Oh, no. No, 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 no. No, no, no. God damn it. Go down. Jeez, Scooby, you're on thin ice. No chicken, no nothing. Webkins. I remember wanting the one so bad that my code didn't work. I was so upset. Did you get a used one? Probably got scammed. Got pranked. Webkins was like this shit. It was a little bit what's the word? Predatory in a way, you know? Like I think it taught kids like hyper consumerism at a young age. I'm surprised that the boo-boos don't do anything like Webkins did, right? That would only make people go crazier for that. But because I didn't care about the stuffed animal, I just wanted the special item. And then you could get trading card packs or something, and then it would give you money in the game. It was like they had microtransactions.
Rummy.
It was new was the issue. This music doesn't really fit the atmosphere. I guess it doesn't. It's very ominous.
Oh, right. That's the headless specter.
I got killed by the headless specter. Since you had to pay to play, yeah. Others world Webkins games are predatory in some way. Subscriptions, evil. Have fun, Casey. Okay, have fun playing Apex. Also, no one is obligated to watch me, by the way. It will not hurt my feelings if you go do something else. We're just hanging out. Club Penguin took so much of my allowance. I never played Club Penguin. I never did. My sister did.
Rummy.
The art style I couldn't get into it. I played, oh my gosh, does anyone remember Girl Sense? Was it called Girl Sense? You had like your own boutique and you could like make clothes and sell them to people. That was a vibe. That might be a little too niche though. I also hope you win, Patrick.
That's out.
Oh. Bite me. I was a Wizard 1 fan.
Rummy.
I played MSP and
Ruby stacks.
I never played Roblox. I don't plan on playing Roblox. Roblox is the devil. Roblox is Satan. It's Satan. I don't know what it is, but it is, I watched some video on Roblox, and it just creeped me out. I can't remember why it creeped me out. I think it was like the way that it's very transactional. I've been watching a lot of VR chat videos lately too. That's funny. That is so funny. VR chat is very entertaining YouTube content.
Ruby stacks.
I don't think I could ever go on VR chat. I don't think I'm built for that. But VR chat is something. Does anyone here play VR chat? Sims 1, 2, and 3 were all worth playing. VR chat is scary. I don't play the fourth one. And it's not like a snobby thing. I couldn't get into it. Like, the amount of DLCs you need to buy, and the gameplay is still kind of hollow for me. I don't know what it is. You just don't get what you can get in the first, second, third.
Ruby snacks.
And that might just be my age showing, but I can... 2 is my favorite. I love 2. I feel like 2 is the most customizable because they have the neighborhood. It's like easy to make neighborhoods. 3 is fun, it's just hard to run. Wish I could play The Sims earlier though. Nostalgia comparison is nice.
Rummy.
Why can't you play the earlier Sims? They're
Oh,
available.
right.
Yeah, custom plays in The Sims 2. Why did they get rid of that?
Right.
There's no reason to get rid of that. You got rid of open worlds, but you get rid of the custom neighborhoods too? Because they could have easily added that for the 4th. There's no reason to not have that in there. Not at all. They give these preset neighborhoods. I'm like, what is this? What if I want to make a medieval town? I can't. I have to go through so many hoops just to do that. Yeah, you can mod. It's just. It's just complicated. Yes, it's not complicated. I'm just unwilling to do it.
Ruby snacks.
No, I mean, I wish I found The Sims franchise 2011, 2013. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I mean, I think one thing that sucks about not being into the franchise until now is that there's so many mods that are literally nowhere to be found on the internet. Like, if you try and play The Sims 2 or something and you want to download mods, there's so many mods that are from websites that literally don't exist anymore. It is heartbreaking. And the Wayback Machine only does so much.
Ruby snacks.
I like to mess, I'd go and be homework on Sims 2. Me too. You know what? Don Lothario? That's who that was. He taught me what a homewrecker was. Don Lothario. He was someone who was not, he was a man that is not to be trusted. And I don't like Cassandra either. I don't like her. That's what anyone says.
Ruby snacks.
Was it Cassandra? No, it wasn't Cassandra. There was one that was like cheating on everybody. Why does this always happen? Donald Thario's favorite song. That's got to be Heartbreaker. Marine in the Diamonds. I haven't listened to Marine in the Diamonds. I hate to say that, but I know she's very popular. But I think she just goes by Marina now. I think she got rid of the diamonds part. The diamonds are no longer. The way there are mods just to get the Sims 4 to run properly now. Is that true? I thought you could just run it. It was a maid. You're right. It was a maid. What was her name? I can't think of her name. She was not to be trusted either. Imagine, for those of you who don't know, in Sims 2, there's this like bougie family, and while this hard-working wife goes to work, her man cheats on her with the maid. Disgusting.
Ruby snacks.
Why is there a mod to chop lettuce? Because it's not actually the game. Yeah, for real. That's embarrassing. Just add the chopped lettuce animation, okay? Don't you hate when barrels are chasing you and you can't dodge them properly? It happens every day to me. Cameras, bugs.
It's a working.
I've also heard that people will play The Sims 4 for a long time, and then they'll lose their save because of an update. That's a nightmare to me. Or, like, they'll play so many generations of the family. My favorite thing in The Sims 2 is to, like, have multiple generations. But I think if you play enough generations, it'll really erase Sims. And then, like, at the top of the family tree, there'll be, like, nobody. They break the game with every update, new pack. That's what I heard.
Right. It's the headless specter. Right.
Oh, God. No way. You're cringe.
Ruby snacks.
a second I couldn't tell if it was thundering outside or in the game. I think it's just in the game. I heard something rumbling. Maybe if my foundation collapsed. That's a possibility. No, I'm kidding. I got that fixed. It was very expensive. I'm not gonna start talking about homeownership. Don't buy a house, kids. It's easy to unless you're in an area that no one else wants to live in, which is my case. I'm hearing something.
Rolly!
I don't know why it's giving you the crown. I don't know how any of this works. I don't know. Probably. Isn't all the Sims 4 DLC? Well, yes, it is. It's over 1K. Because they're a bunch of bitches. Cold air. Yeah. Oh my gosh. So I'm gonna like briefly talk about homeownership, and then I'm gonna stop because I know it's like kind of a boring topic to people. I hate homeownership because I can't just set the thermostat to whatever I want. I can't. I got a brand new thermostat on credit because I don't have any money, and my AC is good. I can get it down to 40 degrees if I want to, because it's so damn hot and humid outside. If I did that, if I put it down to like a reasonable temperature, like 72, my whole basement is like severely unoptimized, and for that reason, I have to keep my temperature at like 75, 76, 77 today because of the humidity. Because if I put it down too much, then water will start to accumulate on things in the basement and cause mold. Those are things you have to worry about as well. And then you have to fix the mold. It's not fun. Homeownership is a joke. Unless you can afford to fix the things that are wrong with the house. But I don't think anybody can do that. Neither can I. I am in Kansas City. Not to dox myself, but I'm in Kansas City. And I don't mind it here all that much. It's not the worst red state to be in, but you know, it's like the middle of everything. So you get the worst winters, the worst summers, and it's just the worst of everything. But it's affordable. I mean, well, it used to be affordable. It's not really that affordable anymore. I bought my house in 2019. It was the cheapest house in the market. A lot wrong with it.
Away we go!
Don't recommend. You ever heard the most Kansas, you say? Next to Kansas. I'm in Kansas City, Missouri. I don't really go to Kansas that often. I generally try. There's more tornadoes in Kansas, I've noticed. Well, actually, they're all over. I'm not even gonna lie. They're all over. I just tell myself they're mostly in Kansas, but that's not true. It is the geographical center of the United States. I feel like I was gonna say something more about that, and then I forget. I always forget what I was gonna say. I'm in the West Coast. You know, honestly, I'd rather deal with tornadoes than the fires. I'm not gonna lie, because the fires, they take forever to stop. People always are like, oh, you have to deal with tornadoes. Okay, honestly, tornadoes, a bit overrated to freak out about. I'm just gonna say. Shaggy. Bit overrated, because they're usually in, like, open fields, and you can make like a shelter, right? You can make a tornado shelter. What, are you gonna make a fire shelter? No. You can't have basements in California. I mean, you don't have basements in California. Here, you know, at least if I wanted to, I could get some kind of shelter if I ever did get a tornado in my neighborhood, right? Some kind of peace of mind. But yeah, the fires, they just keep going. They engulf everything in its place. Alright, I'm at a boss. This is the Black Knight. And after this, I think I'm going to end the stream. So we're going to do the first boss. I don't know if this is going to be a let's play. I'm just kind of chilling out. Who's this?
Boom.
This is a famous actor.
The infamous
He was in the Rocky
Scooby-Doo.
Horror Picture Show.
Allow me to introduce myself.
People in the chat will know
am
exactly who this is.
The mastermind.
Boom.
I'm the reason you're here.
You are?
So grateful that you started making
I'm
content.
the
Oh, thank
one
you.
who made Professor Graham disappear.
You did?
I'm also the one who's brought back all of your old foes.
But why?
That is a mystery you will never solve. And one more thing. I'm the one who's kidnapped all your friends.
I'm looking up who this is. So I forget.
Velma!
Scooby-Doo!
Tim Curry. That's Tim Curry.
See if you can get past this
Yes, that's
fiendish
Tim Curry.
fright. You remember the Black Knight.
He looks like Edward from Twilight. He does. I never thought of that.
Velma! He disappeared!
We'll worry about that later, Scooby. Watch out! It's the Black Knight!
How'd you get yourself in a cage?
Oh
In a ratchet ass voice. Now I want Indian food.
no! Right?
Hi. Tim Curry. Get the hell out of here. Tim, really? Now I want Indian food. Now I'm mad because I want Indian food. Are you serious? Oh, I have to kill. I have to. Soundtrack for this game is pretty fire. Hey, can you see him over here so I can hit that button? Okay. I've done this way too many times.
Really?
I lost once as a kid
My
because I got so distracted
glasses!
by the music.
Help me
Same.
look for them, Scooby.
They did such a
Okay.
good job.
Something fishy's going on here, Scooby. We solved the mystery of the Black Knight ages ago. Have you
Velma
found any clues?
is a class
I don't know.
A idiot
There
in
was
this
a
game. by the way.
spooky groundskeeper.
She is
A
not
spooky groundskeeper?
normal, smart
Yeah,
Velma.
and ghosts and,
Total
and
fucking
monsters.
idiot, by the way.
Scooby-Doo, you know there's no such thing as monsters and ghosts. Remember the first time we met the Black Knight? We thought he was a monster, but really he was just a guy in a mask. Aha! I found him! Jinkies, the lenses got
Not
knocked
my
out.
Velma.
Here's some lenses, Velma.
Thanks, Scooby. I can't see a thing without these. Jinkies, Scooby, it's the Creeper!
The creeper? Where?
He's everywhere! Run, Scooby!
That's Velma on crack.
Velma, wait!
She's
I
seeing
don't
shit.
see any creeper.
She's on meth. I think girl boss can be gross.
Why, hello there.
Velma is my favorite lesbian though.
Hello.
I'm Professor Alexander Graham. Oh, and you found one of my amazing invention crates. Let's see now. What's in this one?
She is having a bad LSD
Here we
trip.
go. Well, inside this box, you should either find my automated herring scraper or my anti-stick galoshes. Oh, looks like it's the galoshes.
The
With these, you
galoshes.
can walk across any sticky surface and not get stuck. And best of all, they're banana flavored.
Oh my gosh.
Banana.
I just realized the
My
only reason why they have okay, they don't actually have yellow skin
These might
tone.
be useful.
My stream, I upped the brightness and saturation a little bit so it's easier to see. They don't actually look like that. That was my fault. Yeah. I'll fix that next stream. Thank you for pointing that out because I would never noticed. All right, well, that was a lot of fun. I am gonna end the stream here because we just finished the first boss. I don't know if I'll keep playing this. Maybe we'll do something different. Just wanted to have an excuse to chat with y'all, but thank you for joining. It's been real fun. I will announce the next time I do a stream, by the way. I know it's not realistic to just have one of these pop up and whatever, so I will be releasing my next video here, you know, at least the next few weeks. So it just depends on when I get it finished. I haven't decided what I'm doing yet, but just stay tuned. I always like, you know, focusing on something that I know y'all are gonna like. But yeah, gonna end it here. Thank you so much, y'all. Have a good rest of your Sunday. Peace.